the human life should be will be peaceful. So the requirement of the educations, the peoples, for the peoples and by the peoples. The requirement of education for in the industry are the first generation, that is industrial revolution, is the agriculture economy. This is 90. Then it is the industrial economy, then knowledge based economy, and innovation and security, and this is the 21st century. So my dear friends, we can how since Industry 4.0, how it can be developed. It is developed by Industry 4.1, that is the Industry 1.0 in the start with 1784, based on water steam powered mechanical production equipment, like we can everyone see, and we can everyone use the railway, where a railway is a steam engine railway. And nowadays in the Industry 4.0, we can see the Industry 4.3, we can see it is electrical and it is diesel oriented. So in the Industry 2.0, the based on division of labors, mass production through the use of electricity generation. Here we can have electricity generation. With the help of electricity, we can power generated, and the mechanical power is generated. And now we can in Industry 4.0, it is based on cyber physical system to lift the boundary between the real and virtual worlds. Industry 4.0 is the door to modern worlds, including cyber training, robotics, big data, nanotechnology, artificial intelligence, automations, global citizenship, digital age, and many more concepts in our lives. We can see how the smart city are taking place for the modern age. And in Pune and in Maharashtra also, cities like Aurangabad, cities like Nasik, they are making a smart cities. And in the smart cities, people live in a smart way. They can use their mobile phones. They can use their gadget for closing and opening their electricity. They can opening and closing their washing machine. They can close and open their TV. If one goes in the office, they can from office they can close their gadget where lie in the rooms or homes. They can shift it and close from there. And now we can have Industry 4.0 to do the agriculture. In the agriculture, we can see that we can see how the robotics hand can pull out the various product grown by in the agriculture industry. In the construction industry, we can see how the composite works can be seen in the laptop. And in the nowadays, human can also take the advantage of robotic their Apple Watch, and they can heard and they can listen and they can count their pulse rate by using gadget on the hands. This is what Industry 4.4. This is what Industry 4.0 can take place. So my next slide is. So how this revolution can be takes place into education. So in education 1.0, we can present a performance-based orientation. In education 2.0, that is sub-entry, and 3.0 innovative, and in the education 4.0, always emerging trends. That emerging things, that is stakeholder, faster and best intelligence, are accelerating learning, human-based learning, and present year, that is the human-based engineering. Nowadays, we are including our syllabus, that is in the धर्मशास्त्रात काय शिकवलंय हे पण आता आपल्याला इंजिनिअरिंगच्या कॉलेजला, in the engineering college, medical college, they can including arts also. So in the education 4.0 is now experience based education system that are digitally use the technology instead of the roads based technology and respondent to the need of new worthwhile personal education. This team, which innovations and training a new generation, meet the needs of Industry 4.0, bring together technology, individuality, and best of learnings. So Industrial 4.0 offer education 4.0. It is based on time and space, independent education, personalized learning, learning flexibility. So we can have an MBA degree from Harvard University, from rest here, Pune Pune-based man can also take a MBA degree from Harvard, from Delhi, from Rai University, different. I can also see various students can also pursue their second degree from their other university, and there must be learning flexibility. Sir, you can have various learning flexibility. So we can have one credit base from London University. So we can again again in India base. We can have the system that system MBA system we can already practice in Mumbai. Some of the MBA colleges we can do. They can also give teaching in Mumbai, and they can also teach the rest of third semester, fourth semester in Dubai or in the United States. So it is a learning flexibility and project-based learning. Now it's a project-based learning. You can have a project and you can see how the things can be happens. So it is a project-based learning. Data interpretations. You can directly see the data interpretation on the website web, and you can also here I can say one of my college, pharmacy college, give practical demonstration of B Pharma students, third year students, first year students. They can live directly their video, and they can live demonstration to the students who cannot during COVID periods. They cannot come to the college, and they can learn from their laptop and see how the teacher can practically heard experience, and how the project-based learning is completed, and data interpretation also. Not a single exam, continuous improvement. Now we are not behind the exam. Now old age we are having exam pattern, and now in the education 4.0 we can have skill-based education. So skill-based education is continuous improvements, and curriculum is to be improved the students' participations in the curriculum development. We can include, and nowadays we can include what students and what industry needs. So it is say that the industry impact on education 4.0. So Tata Motors Tata Motors and giants in Pune say we are what drivers needs, what MBA students want to needs. They can give very much chance to come and see the education students to see how the production taking place. Now they are aware that the production to these students should be aware, and they are making their future purchasers, and they are also using technology. So graduate guidance oriented. Nowadays we can have guidance from various stockholders. Like if I cannot teach well, so students can take Harvard University papers or Harvard University lectures, and they can orientate us. And these are some of the education impact on the education 4.0. Industry allied course are to be making where impact on industry 4.0 are develop and say that university peoples, there must be innovation and university interactions, university industry interaction, and allied course. What industry needs, they are making course. Likewise, like Pune University making business analytics, BA and business analytics. Rai University is also making machine learning. I can see MBA in machine learning, data market, digital marketing. Now we are not supposed to give any new course and adding every time a new course. And if you are in finance marketers, they can give a investor add-on course, and then digital marketing and MIS, SAP in material management. These courses are including in the education 4.0. The hospitality management, how the hospital management can take with the help of technology. SAP is including in teaching. So it is found that how new courses are introduced by the new technology, that is in industry 4.0. What are the impact of a teacher? That is the role of teachers now have become very crucial roles. They can use gadget, they can use various type of materials from, they can use here. I can use my HBR library through my laptop and directly projected. These these lectures or these video to my students. So students are benefited in the very much stage in industrial 4.0s and teacher. Now we can say education 4.0. The teacher role is a only guided role. Teacher role is not supposed to deliver one side lecturer. In education 4.0 nowadays we can save and we can give a case study. We can give and say that you can go nearby shops, you can study and you can write reports in the your project report also. So this is the crucial role of teachers, and we are using also. Teacher must using social media for professional development of class tools. There must be 10 incredible power tool, teaching tool in future industry like visual learning, then innovative currencies, personalized and gamification, social media, game-based learning, connectionness, crowdsourcing, project-based learning, digital and physical merge. You can see how vintage of networking in the figures, in the figure, why Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinup, YouTube are the various tools available in the Skype also, Thumbnail, Facebook, Twitter, and WordPress. We can use of that and we can have deliver good to our students. So here we can have learn to effectively use of every teachers to use the Twitter and communicate to the faculty and write a blogs to the every. We can life is like a camera. Just focus on what's important and capture the good times. Develop from the negatives, and if things don't turn out, just take another shots. So it is said that you can, when professor or teachers, whatever they can see and they can teach. I can say in the pandemic, I take a photograph of my vendors, who is vegetable vendors, come to my society and they can place their fruits or place their vegetables, and nearby us, our society shareholders can go to and buy the things, vegetables things. It is a new, due to pandemic, new technology and new type of markets and new type of entrepreneurs who can help you and creates. And likewise, I can take the photographs and teach my students how entrepreneurs are developing. Say before that they are using with their four-wheeler, I will say four-wheeler गाडी आणि त्याच्यावर तो चालून घेऊन जात होता, परंतु आता तो that's use small Bajaj traveler and small loaded carrier 50 I think 50 I think below one tons capacity, and they can easily travel each society and deliver the materials. Here we can have, and you can capture these small things and deliver to the students. This is a new way of teaching, and so I can say the education impact on also second stop effect on employment. Fourth industrial revolution likely affect on employment. That is effect on comes to multiple channels. That is overall number of jobs, then composition of employability, that is skill level, occupations, and by sector with a certain types of jobs more valuables. Here I can say the industry like IT industry, they are works from home, and nowadays they say skill worker, skill man should be, that is a project man, that is who can take a project. They are in company, and others are outside, or networking peoples are work from home also. So new nature of work progress in the workplace. Nowadays in a workplace we can have also our ladies, or they are working as a 3 shifts. Now we can see JE industry, they can give ladies, women, or ladies worker in the 3 type of shifts, and they can comfortable with the shift. There is the impact on total employability, mass technological unemployment, job displacement or distribution on the job creation generally for the different peoples. Those who are unskilled worker, they cannot survive in the industry 4.0, and that is the impact on employability, and also effect on income and quality of life of depends on what happened of surplus. So it is say that when technology come, there must be impact on peoples. There must be impact on various stakeholders. That is the impact. And why these are come, the stakeholders are losing some job, but new job is creation, and which job is mostly important, or the lower skill job are more venturable in high skill, but not certain relations. The less of vulnerable job are those involving creativity, social interaction, high level of dexterity, and variation among the staff. According to NDP 2030, RISA is the creation more jobs on the service sector, service industry, and security. These are the more risk and replacement in the industrial 4.0. So how influence the industrial 4.0 on education, that is the changing landscape of employment trends. Let's now discuss changing landscape of technology. Now technology is definitely changed. Every day new innovation come and they are implemented in the gadget types. So we can see how the Apple phone is now the number one Apple phone, and people behind that, and they can purchase like 1 lakh a mobile phone, price of 1 lakh is also. So people are eager to need new technology. Changing students' attitudes and behaviors. We can say the one teaching at the when I am joining as a professor in the management college, I use the chalks, and nowadays I use a smart board, smart class, and student is also preparing. When we are discussing topic, yesterday, say they are discussing each among them, and they can come to the college with the knowledgeful, and that's why they did from the digital immigration, the digital natives, and they are changing their mindset, and they say, we are having, sir, this knowledge we are having, you can give another ones. So now faculty is also upgrading their knowledge. So changing demands. So people's why makes it unfair, and various issues are taking place. With the help of this, I can conclude my industry education 4.0. That is the effect. That is the stockholder, three stockholder are. First stockholder, teaching. That is, teachers will be constantly able to respond to the feedback directly from students, and they will be able to whether let students work in a group or active them in a simply lecture given, giving them necessary information in a phase of highly focused levels. Among them are the setback from the augmented reality device, and it is also said that teacher must be more important. Student will benefit from beginning the classes sessions and its ends. So now students will be also able to work under some condition of successful learning. We can see how work from home is a new learning from our standard 1 students to the graduate student, post-graduation student. That is, communication barrier is nowadays very most importance, and there must be students who can give their best possible to ultimate the leads to the generation, activity, participation, and understanding the things to each and them. So my recommendation, what are the data-driven technology, innovative technology due to adopted by business education, following some recommendation or following some, I can find out some teachers who have coped the new requirements and get new role of their teachings and their behavior also. Here we can say now UGC and Pune University can develop, and now in the new era of that forthcoming takes place, 6-based promotions, where skill-based promotion is also implemented in the education sector also. Universities have to prepare and support teachers for their new teaching roles. So nowadays we can have different type of roles. So we can, students are, they are not, due to pandemic, they are not coming. But in the Pune University, we can have School of Open Learning, and School of Open Learning last year we can earn 400 students to take admission in MBA class. I am very much thanks to Pune University. I am one of the part of teaching to marketing research subjects, and full adoption of new technology in the education system need to decide, and the highly organization level of Ministry of Education should be take some parts, and university directors also give new adoption of new technology, and they are give a syllabus, likewise industry needed and people's best syllabus. So higher education level, that is ministry and provides plan to need of equipments and needed infrastructure. So due to pandemics, we are having infrastructure given by support by our society and our parents, parent education society, university also. They can adopt a new technology. Whereas where we can see in Pune University, we can have 3 to 4 studio now takes place to deliver lectures to the students who cannot come to the college. And this is my some of humble suggestions we can made from Industry 4.0. And lastly, I can say education is a education manifesto of education is a manifesto of perfection already in a man. What we can say is rightly true. And what we can say, it is education for the betterment of people's betterment for human beings. And with that, my words, I conclude my session. Thank you. Prakash sir has given me a chance to deliver a lecture on education 4.0. I must thank for them and organizer and all the participants who can listen me quietly. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.